red potatoes, Kennebec potatoes, Yukon. David's separating them out, putting them in a bag. We're gonna have about 20 seed potatoes. That's what we wanna call them, right? Because we've cut them. I cut them on 2, 4, 20.
You're chitting
20.
very nicely.
Chitting?
Chitting.
What a great name. Don't chit around here. So they're chitting very nicely, and then we're putting them in this bag because we're gonna roll them in sulfur, and sulfur will keep the ants away, and it will also lower the pH.
Discourage bacteria.
Which discourages what?
Bacteria and fungus of the bad kind.
Of the bad kind. And so these are the reds, which are really pretty, and you can tell the Kennebecs are white, and then the Yukons are gold. So we have, David has dug the whole bed out. It's really pretty, and it's gonna be so much prettier to have it here rather than that old tarp that used to sit here. Everybody's gonna be happy about that. So we've taken our compost bin, and David's taken it, the mushroom compost bin, and we have moved it. And so we're moving this little pile here, and David has made way for a potato bed, a permanent potato bed.
Joy of making compost is just as exciting as harvesting a tomato that you grew from a seed.
Yeah. It's almost a year, but
just look at that, man.
Yeah.
I'm very, very proud of that.
Well, yeah, you should be. So David was out here before me, and he made all these little divots in our old compost pile that he dug up and raked yesterday. And let's see what he's doing now. If you remember, yesterday we dipped these in sulfur, so hopefully he's not sucking that in. And what are you doing, David?
Planting potatoes.
Oh, thank you. You have a rhyme or reason?
Well, you should put them about a foot apart. You usually put the cut end down so the sprouts, the chits, are growing up. If you didn't do that, you'd probably be okay. These have been cut for about 3 weeks now, and they've healed over, and that helps seal the cut potato from funguses and bacteria and those sorts of things.
He's got them all labeled, and like he said, we're doing 2 rows of our 3 different varieties.
This is the Yukon Gold.
My favorite. And we do have our old bucket over here, and we are going to put some in the bucket as well, but not these. So you're doing about 20 of each variety, correct?
That's correct.
All right. It's really exciting because he's using the compost that he built. And we have this mysterious peat moss. We have no idea how it got here, but whoever brought it, thanks, because he's going to use some of that. Yeah, David is just pointing out, we actually paid $15 for the potatoes. He went and got those. This is your big project. And we got the hay for free after Christmas because David sent us there. And then, of course, he made this lovely compost. And somebody donated the pea.
If you have like a sick plant, sometimes I'll feed them a little bit of that. Like you're starting to turn yellow.
So he's
Stuff up.
adding a little peat. We technically don't need to add peat. It's not a necessary step, but he just learned from the Pensacola Organic Gardeners that it kind of, George over there actually, that it lowers the pH a bit.
Potatoes want a pH of anywhere around 5.5 to 6, which is a little on the acidic side compared to most other vegetables.
David's over there getting ready to use his compost for the first time. Super excited. We've had Andrew and Sarah here this morning releasing praying mantises. It's a good morning on the 9 gardening day, actually. Good morning. Oh, there you go, buddy. So I am actually doing my little bucket method, but I'm only doing 1, and we'll probably do a few of these at the Dixon School of the Arts and Sciences as well. But the Yukon here, the red here, and the Kennebec over there. And I have rolled them in sulfur and put a little bit of compost down. I'm gonna put peat on top and a little bit of Epsom salt, and then cover it a little bit, and I'll only cover it to about right here. And then as they start to grow, we'll keep adding some soil and making that nice little mound. So we're gonna add Epsom salts on half of the bed. We get this idea from One Bean Garden, Ryan, my Instagram from the south side with Epsom salts, which is magnesium sulfate, and it's supposed to help with foliage, says my buddy Ryan from One Bean Garden. If y'all don't follow him, you should. He's amazing. One Bean Garden. He does a lot of those before and after shots. We all know that potatoes have eyes. This is their view. And if they look up, this is who they see. So David's using his very own handmade compost. We give a shout out to Live too, because Rick over there really hooked us up, and I'm sure we have some of his transformed veggies in there. He's putting a layer now of homemade compost, and then he's gonna finish up with the hay. Hay. You said about 6 to 8 inches of hay?
Yeah, we want it kind of as loose as we can get it so it doesn't mat up too bad.
What's the purpose?
To block the sun and to provide a growing environment for the potato. The potato only goes down a certain depth and it starts growing up, and the side shoots would actually